Spirit has chosen the Four Corners spread for your general monthly reading, which lays a nice, diverse groundwork where we will be looking into the four main areas of interest that people commonly ask about in tarot: the work corner, the financial money corner, the health corner, and the ever-popular love corner. We are going to take a stroll through all four to see what Spirit wants to discuss about your month. And that is what we're going to do today. Welcome into my great Aries friends. So good to have you here. My name is Scott Sagent, and I am ready for your Four Corners spread for May 2024. Let's get started. This is the overlay of what I'm looking at. Your four corners. The upper left is work, upper right love, bottom right health, and bottom left is your finance. We're going to take a brush through all four of them for you guys here. And in case you want to just not see your pictures of your reading, you want to see the other signs, well, that's on not scottsagent.com. Take that back. That is on the Facebook page. You can find those pictures on Facebook every single month. Let's get started with your reading today. I'm actually going to spend the most time on your biggest theme, which is finance. Last, we're going to wrap up with work and finance, which means we're starting with health. And you guys actually are getting an extra urgent reading too. You guys are getting animal totems. The only sign that gets animal totems for May. So that reading is going to be dropping around the 7th, about a week into the month. So that's a reading definitely worth coming back to because there's some stuff in there Spirit wants to give you extra. So let's get started at Health Corner. Health Corner talks about, you know what, a lot of Aries here are just... you're not really happy with the results of something here, health related, or the way that things are going, or maybe your diet or your weight, the way your appearance, or something here in regards to health. You're just not really content. They do show growth though. So it's like things are not bad. Things are just maybe not how you want them to be. That's really the energy we start with. We have a good energy that comes in next. It's a very interesting one to come up in the health corner because it's a card about travel. Also finding peace and relaxation. Now, some of you may be able to really benefit your health by getting away a little bit in May. I've seen this come up for some other signs too, so maybe some traveling is on the books. Some good moves here for some Aries to make in May. This can also be about just finding peace in your health corner, like just getting to a place where you're comfortable with yourself, or you're comfortable with the shoes that you got, like the situation you got in your health. It's just like, well, this is just, what my metabolism does, and this is just the way it's going to be, or, I just got to take this medicine because my cholesterol's high, or, that's the energy we start with, that kind of vibe. Let's get up into love corner, guys. We got some good information for you for love. Aries love, we start with siblings card coming in inverted. In this deck specifically, Six of Cups means siblings for me. And it's coming in inverted, so maybe plans happening in May to see very close, like I say siblings because that's the energy, but this can also be very close friends coming in May. Even like lovers can come in here. But this would be lovers that you don't see often, that you just see rarely or something like that. And it's coming in as a block for May, which means it's coming in as a possibility, not one that is necessarily open right now. But it's looking at the energy that's coming off of it, I think it should be open. So you should be open to seeing this person, whoever they are, in the month of May. And here's why. First of all, the energy is younger than you. So the person they're referring to is probably younger of the age. We have the Prince of Wands comes in here. In other decks, this is a knight. Usually the age range here is 25 to 35, but age and time is so fluid. I don't like to pin that down. But anyway, just a younger individual, younger at heart at the very least, comes in with that. So that may be who they're describing, young man type energy. And what they show next is my Seven of Wands. It's inverted, so it means the opposite definition here, which is going on the offensive. And that's why I say you should go for it. Spirit here is saying move offensively here. If they were saying, no, not in May, it's a bad idea, they would be showing it to me this way, which means defensive, like hold your ground, don't move forward with this. But on the offense, they say, move forward here, make a push, go a little bit on offense, take a charge. That's what they're talking about for your love corner. So regardless of who they're talking about or the circumstance or the moving parts in there, relatively positive. Good time for me to tell you too that the love corner is a big place. They don't just talk about your relationships in here. What if you're single? You still have a love corner. You still got family and friends up there. I've even seen pets come in there. So that's the energy of what we're talking about there. Let's go over to work. Good time to remind you guys too that this is a general reading. These messages are not going to hit everybody the same. We're reading for all of your Aries friends, and if you don't want that, you don't want that Aries bubble energy, you want information that is 100% about you, well, how do you do that? ScottSagent.com, guys. It is my website where I have my personal audio products. Most of them are audio. A couple of them are video readings. And small service all the way up to full service. Whatever you're looking for is available on there, guys, so we can address your needs. ScottSagent.com, all products and services personalized just to you. Work corner starts with a little bit of fright, actually, is how I describe it. So, not the energy I want to necessarily see off the bat. This can also be a card about sickness. So maybe that's just what it means. Maybe it means, some Aries are just ill in the month of May. Maybe you're missing some work or some productivity because of that. Because the work corner is another big corner in your life. And that is why, the general reading is general. But the work corner being a big place, it's work, business, enterprise, area of study, collegiate courses, retirement if you're of that age, entrepreneurship, the JOB for most people, also hobbies and interests, learning new things, all that falls into this corner. So there's something there that is causing you a little anxiety or stress, or maybe just physical sickness too. Maybe you got to call out of work a couple days, something like that. And, that's why it's coming in that way. But the good news comes in after that. They show that there is a weird and mysterious phase in the work corner for Aries, but it's on its way out. I would much rather see this card in this position, that the weird energy is on the outs. You're kind of over the hump now, and much better to see that going away than coming in, and that's what they show. So the weird stuff is on its way out with work. We also have the devil energy in here, also inverted, which comes in as a purging energy of the devil, which is habits related to work, which is perhaps separation too from work corner push. The devil card represents bondage and being attached to something that you don't necessarily want to be attached to. So this can be a card indicating more freedom at work too. Getting detached from something, which ultimately ends in individualness, isolation or working by yourself on something. Finance is your big one, guys. Finance is the big one. Some people would view this as a negative thing, but my readings are really all about ammunition, arming you. So when, life throws a curveball at you, you can still hit it, and you know what to do, and you can handle it. And here's what they show. They show, okay, so, like when a woman cannot conceive, she's barren, so to speak. That's what they use to describe the finances coming in here. May is not the month of growth and just fertility everywhere and just, the soil is ready for the next stage. It's not that month. The ground is barren in May financially. That's going to be huge for you guys to know how to move forward. It tells you not to blow your money on loose things. You want to be very calculated and cautious about the way you spend, and also you don't want to be spending money on things that are like startups, brand new things like entrepreneurship. Not a good time to start a business, not a time to break ground. This is a lot of physical stuff too that you can touch. So I would say don't go buy a car in May, that kind of thing. Good, strong financial advice there. It doesn't mean it's going to be all negative, but it just means don't do it now, okay? Not May. Maybe June changes, but we're only reading for May. They show really that the only finances that they really show that are really you get permission to move around here is with the family. If it has to do with the family, you can move that money around. You can spend that money on family members, the kids, loved ones, significant others, all that kind of stuff. But that is really the push. It's saying don't, if it's not for the family, don't. It's basically the best I can give you. And here's why. Something here is broken or is about to get broken. That's what my magician inverted means. It means that something here is just beyond the point of fixing. And also maybe it's not worth fixing. Okay, it's like when, silly example, this probably has nothing to do with a car. But if your car blows a transmission, okay, and it's like a older car, it's usually not worth fixing the transmission because the repair cost would be more than the car's value. The transmission's a very expensive part. Same if the engine goes. So very expensive there. It's not worth fixing. Well, that is the energy that they're talking about here with my magician card. So something financially here is not worth your time. It is not worth your money. It is not worth your effort and energy, and maybe it's the wrong environment altogether. I'm not sure, but that's what May talks about. In my Oracle Angel card, which helps give you the extra little bit here, they talk about comfort. We talked about comfort in the health corner. We're going to talk about it again here with finances. It says in the card, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Well, in this case, it would be helping your finances to heal. So it's letting you know that the angels are here. They're with you. You're not alone. You're protected in the financial sector here, you're not vulnerable, long story short. So all good things. Well, I mean, not all good things. There is a lot of kind of constraint needed there, time to hold back with certain things. And I use the word constraint, so I'm going to pull your Rune Stone right now, because constraint is a Rune Stone. Probably not what you're going to get. But I just noticed I didn't pull a Rune Stone for you yet, and I do that every month, so we're going to do it right now. Good time for me to remind you too, guys, that your angel protection reading, as well as your urgent reading, they're going to drop about a week into the month. And I did talk about your urgent reading already, so you guys are aware. Animal totems are coming. Angel protection coming for Aries too, so worth checking back out. And here they bring us back into the health corner, guys, because they talk about growth. And that is the card you guys got with the Seven of Pentacles. So it's saying like things are growing here, even if it's not the growth rate you want. Okay, so just trust the system. Trust that things are growing, especially your health, are moving in a positive direction. Even if you feel like it's not, especially in May, it's just, I would not worry about health in May. It's definitely not a thing. And then growth, they are showing you to continue this growth, what to avoid in the finance corner, for example. Growth in the love corner, they show you how that relationship can grow. Good opportunity there. And then for work growth, it's a little bit more elusive and mysterious to me, but it's wide open for growth because they show freedom coming into your May. Now we're going to get into your moon cycles, guys. I don't have an indicator letting me know if one is more important than the other for Aries, so I think the floor is wide open. You guys can use new moon, you guys can use full moon, depending on what you're trying to do in May. Are you trying to bring something new into your life? That's new moon. You're trying to kick something out and purge energy out of your May. That is full moon. Let's get into those right now. Okay guys, it is moon cycles forecast time. Let's talk about these lunar energies that are all around us anyways, so we can use it to our benefit, implement some positive change into your month. Well, the first thing you need to understand is whether these energies are coming in or going out. Just like the tides, the moon has control of that. In the same way, you can use it too. The first thing that hits chronologically this month is the new moon. You're going to see all the text information on your screen, any rare occurrences, as well as the date. Now, this is a target date for the new moon. It doesn't have to be done on this date, guys. I really like to bracket a few days before and a few days after to get a very powerful week where you can bring new things into your life and really manifest. If it is NEW, it's not there before, brand new, this is the best time to bring it into your life. Something new financially, maybe something new with work, new love, new health. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's new, this is the best time of the month to work on these things, really help bring it in. Adversely, the full moon, the opposite energy, the energy going out, hits on this date on your screen. And of course, the same rules apply. It doesn't have to be done on this date. We're talking about a week window, a few days on each side of it here. When this energy is very strong going out, and the energy going out is the best time to get things out of your life that don't belong there or that you don't want there. Something that's got control of you or hold of you that you don't want. Maybe something like a bad habit, maybe emotional baggage, a bill that's got to go. That would be something financially, maybe something with health, maybe an eating habit that's got to go. It doesn't matter if it's got to go. The full moon is your best bet to get this change to stick. If any of this has confused you, I've put together a moon cycle cheat sheet. I do it every single month. It is free. It is on the website, guys. You can check it out very easily. It is a little graphic illustration, a tool that you can use so you can kind of see these changes moving in and moving out, so you can align things in your month to it to really get them to stick, implement some great positive changes. All right, guys, that is it. We have been through it all. I hope you have enjoyed the reading and can implement some great positive changes into your May 2024. That is what it's all about at the end of the day. Please remember to like and subscribe so you see the future readings. Have an excellent May. I know you will.
So I guess the fortune teller's right.